Hey guys, today we're going to be installing LEDs into my high beams, HIDs into the low beams. Well, technically it's already done. I've gotten a few requests for a basic tutorial on how to do it, so I'm going to be taking mine out and putting them back in, essentially. This will also be a tutorial on how to remove the bumper. Now, for the tools you need. For this, we'll need a 10mm socket, a 6-inch extension. That's just solely for one bolt that's really far back behind a bunch of other things. Everything else, a deep well socket will do just fine. Any 3/8 ratchet, panel clip removal tool, plastic panel clip removal tool. This is just for the fender liner ones, because you do get close to the bumper paint, and just to not mar it, just a precautionary method. I personally am going to be using this throughout because I've had my clips out so much that it really doesn't matter because they're so loose at this point. And some form of 7mm. These are long screws, and there are 10 of them, so I would suggest investing in a drill or anything of the sort for this install. I've already prepped the car, put it up on jack stands, and opened the hood. Now, you don't need to put it up on jack stands, but it helps. On jack stands, you can get underneath it on a creeper, so you don't have to lie on your back, and I'm purely doing it because I want to get on a creeper, because if you can't tell, the ground's wet because it snowed in Minnesota. All of these clips, there's one here in the center of the grill. There's 3 in the bumper or the fender area. There's one here. We're 3. There's one there, and then there's one there, and there's one at the very bottom on each side. Next up are these 2 10mm. One here on either side of the grill. And then the final set of bolts. There's 3 on each side, one about 6 inches in from the corner, and then the 2 right there, right by the dip up. Then there are 4 in the middle. Now, iPhone batteries do not last a long time. Alright, then once you've got all those off, grab firmly here, keep your thumb on the side marker, firm pull. Now, then you just, that's it. Do that on each side. Every online tutorial I found wants you to take out a screw that's located here and then pull. If you do that, you'll break this piece that holds your bumper on. You can see it in those videos. All they have left is just this part where the bolt is. There's that bolt and then this bolt. Idiots breaking cars. Now see, I've already tried doing their method. That's why it's a lot harder on this side now. You just do that. Grab this handy little handle in the middle and pull. Now I'm just going to put it on the creeper, so it's not on the ground getting scratched, although it's pretty scratched up anyway from the one curb situation. Anyway, and then these headlights have a few things holding them in. Wish I had light. Asking you shall receive. Alright, I have one bolt there, one bolt there, that bolt there, and you also have to pull away the plastic bit, so taking out the screw back there will help. and then one bolt right back there. And then you also have this clip, push pin style. The center of it pops up. Here, I'll show you. Can you see? Yeah, I think you can see. So, the center is supposed to pop up. Ah, there it goes. Yeah, center pops up, and then the whole clip comes. It's a pretty tight clip, so it should all come out as one piece unless someone's removed it before without pulling up that center, in which case it'll probably be broken already. Anyway, and then we'll screws out, grab it firmly, it does clip into that, just keep that. Like I was trying to say in the last clip, grab firmly, it does kind of sneak in right about here, this little half moon here. And then it slides out of that joint there. And once you get it out, I have mine severely connected because of the HIDs. But if I go like these, this around so it's facing upwards like this. Alright, now the high beams, the ones in question. Now, if you don't know, the little retainer clip here that's normally used for H11s and stuff does come off of the LED module, which allows you to insert it easier when you've got this twist lock. So as you can see, now, come on, I know you like it, come on. This piece goes on here. It goes with the ring towards the heatsink. This part goes into the headlight housing. However it goes in. Now this clip normally sits on this piece of the plug. If you can tell here, it just unclips. Just take the twist lock retainer off of the plug, and you'll have to do some modification with the next tool, a Dremel. You'll want to cut these so that, give me a second here, so you can fit the LED in around it. You got perfect triangles out, whatever you want to do, just kind of barely make it fit, whatever you want to do. Then the clips that normally hold it to the plug, you want to cut those off or bend them away. I cut them off because bending them away, well, you're not going to use the plug anyway after this. After you get HIDs or LEDs, you're not going back to incandescent. But you can choose to bend them away if you do want to have the option of reverting back to stock. The lack of these corners here will not make any difference to reinstalling halogen bulbs. Then once you've got this assembly, you'll want to put it in the headlight. I need two hands for this. Alright. you want to twist it into place. I had difficulty twisting in. I don't know why. I think it was sticking on something, which was weird. But just T20, I unscrewed those screws, put the bracketry in place, and then screwed them back down. And then the only thing you have left to do, take the LED. Now, if you're really feeling, you can kind of see that on this side and this side there's a pin. And you can kind of see the way it was in before. So, if you want, you can put it back exactly how it came out. Okay, you just push it in. The plastic inside is strong enough to hold it in place without, you know, the reflector being pushed out. Strong enough. Don't worry about it. And then all you got is the plug will be on the outside now because it won't fit inside the housing. There is no way around that I have found. The factory plug part is just too fat to fit in the behind the housing area there. I mean, one way around that would be to take apart the whole assembly, but then you gotta try and worry about making, you know, if you have to change the LEDs, or the HIDs. If you have HIDs, they'll work perfectly, which is why I'm switching them, because then you can just take apart the assembly, put this back there with the plug, and the HID will just plug into that because the ballast will be on the outside and everything. Blah blah blah. Anyway, kind of hole for this, for the LEDs, you want to cut the flat part of the ring off. Just any sharp knife will work. For this, you'll want to cut a smaller hole. They provide a little grommet piece for you, which is really nice. And then strap it down. Anything you want. I've strapped my ballast to the bottom side of this bumper bracket, or fender bracket. And then that's all you gotta do. That's all that's left. Reassembly and you're good to go. Hope you guys found this video tutorial helpful. If you did, please like, subscribe for more, leave a comment on what you'd like to see next. Thank you. Peace out.